Dimas Wine Shop and Tasting Room on Bonita Avenue, just east of the 57 freeway. Going to check in with Heidi today. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. Bright blue skies after a drizzly Saturday. Let's see what's in store next week with Heidi and the tasting. Hey, Heidi.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good. Nice to see you.
Yes, nice to see you.
Looks like a great day on the patio. Yeah, it's great to be seen.
I know. I think you're coming in with a few of your friends in a few
we are.
Yeah, absolutely. So, quirky labels. I always try never to disappoint when we have the quirky labels. So, this is our initial startup. We're doing the Wolf Trap Rosé. This comes from South Africa. A nice dry rosé. This is the time of year as things warm up. Rosé is about as user-friendly as you can get, and we'll be featuring a fair amount of these. Next, we're moving on to the show. This is Malbec from Mendoza, Argentina. Nice, big, jammy fruit profile. This kind of matches our Western theme here in San Dimas, so I decided I should include that.
There you go.
This one, we've had it before. This is new. It's a non-vintage, so I can't say it's new vintage, but it's a different blend. And the thing that I thought was so crazy is this gentleman here was in the movie Animal House. He is Otter, so he's who they created that character after. In real life, this is the real guy, and he used to love to take road trips, so that's part of what's featured in that movie.
That makes that label quirky.
Exactly, definitely. I mean, a guy on a standing next to a Studebaker. And I've got a little bit of this left, so the chronic sellers, I imagine that I will be sold out of this very soon because there's the last little bit of it left. I begged for more, and they were kind enough to appease me. So we've got that last little bit. Then we're moving on. I love this wine and the quirkiness of the label. This is the winemaker. She's part of the Raymond family. She's 5th generation winemaker. She does amazing Napa Valley wines, and they're affordable. So this is the Dry Creek Valley Zinfandel, and I think you're going to love it. I certainly fell in love with it, and so the 5 on the label signifies the 5 generations, and it gives you the breakdown of who's in each generation on the back, which I thought was really interesting.
Cool.
She's a very cool person, and we're talking about doing a brunch in July, so stay tuned. And this is the Shebang. This comes from North Coast, California, a blend. I've got 3 blends on the tasting this week, so obviously they get, they've got a little more political license to play around with the labels and do things differently and have a sense of humor. So this one also got some nice awards, so we look forward to seeing you at the wine shop.
And we're going to talk a little bit about rosés now, aren't we?
Oh my gosh, yes. So I have always, got my head turned several years ago when I went to a wine tasting, and it was all rosé, because you get in that mode of, oh well, you've had one, you've had them all. And when I was much younger, the ones that I was drinking were on the sweeter side. There are so many grape varietals that they used to make rosé. There's so many dry style rosés, which are the ones I prefer. I find those to be more food friendly. And so, starting now, you're going to see a lot of rosé here and featured on the wine tastings, because they're just such food-friendly wines. They're great patio wines, great aperitif, kind of a starting to a party when you need something that's going to be thirst-quenching, refreshing, and pairs well with a variety of foods.
So these rosés are a little more adult.
Yes.
They don't come with a flower vase as a bottle.
No, they don't.
I remember those rosés.
Yes, no, not at all. These are definitely drier style, showcasing minerality, and the flavor profile could range anywhere from, kind of a strawberry, raspberry, and you'll notice some rosés, as a matter of fact, some rosés are light in color.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Versus this color here. And that comes from, these are made from red grapes, and so the longer they're in contact with the skins, the darker the wine. So that's when you see that variation, and also sometimes is determined by the grape varietals that are being used.
So I've got a chilled bottle of rosé out on the deck.
Yes.
What am I cooking that day?
Oh my gosh, grilled salmon is like my first choice. But it goes anything from burgers, and if you wanted to do lamb burgers with a little bit of the cucumber and mint and dill, you could certainly do that. Any fish, chicken, it's like I said, it's a very versatile food wine. If you're just doing something even vegetarian, the rosés are a perfect choice.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, sounds great.
All right.
Can't wait to come in next week and see all these quirky labels and the wines behind them.
Yep. Everyone have a great week. We look forward to seeing you at the wine shop.